Our next exercise involves identifying whether something ends as a question or ends as an answer. This is adding to what we did last time with identifying what the home base, the tonic note is. So question and answer writing is basically based around the tonic and the dominant. The tonic always sounds like an answer. So when we end twinkle twinkle, we're ending with an answer. Because we're ending at the tonic, it sounds finished. The sentence is complete. A question, on the other hand, ends with the dominant. In the second part of Twinkle Twinkle, we're asking some questions. We're ending on the dominant. Something like that, right? So in both of those short little phrases, we're ending with something that sounds like a question mark, maybe, because we're using the language of questions, but it also maybe sounds like a comma, a loose thread, something is unresolved. Whereas when we listen to the rest of the piece, twinkle, twinkle, just what you are, we sound complete, as opposed to up above the world so high. If we just hear that sound trail off, we're like, come on, get with it. We want to hear more. There's something stops there. So I'm going to play through another handful of excerpts. And what I want you to practice identifying is if I'm ending on the dominant or the question, or if I'm ending on the tonic, the answer. So did that sound like it was basically a complete unit, or did it sound like there was a loose thread hanging off? Did it sound like, come on, get with it. We really need to hear that resolved. Well, this one was ending with the tonic. It doesn't leave a question. It kind of ends with a period. Our tonic, this is our tonic note. Kind of like a nice wrapped up little bow there. I'm going to do a longer one for our second excerpt. Does that sound like we need more, or does that sound like it's a nice tidy little bow wrapping up the little excerpt? We could think about this as ending with the dominant because we're waiting for the resolution of the tonic. That's kind of back to our home base. So that one ended as a question, that one ended as the dominant. So this one ended on the tonic. It ended as an answer. So this is our tonic note. So we're moving through various chord patterns, but we return. And if the whole piece ended like that, we would have a nice finished, tidy with a little bow sound. And if I leave it there, maybe it sounds to you like a question. And if that's the answer you got, you would be correct. This is a dominant ending because when we hear that, we really want it, this feels like a loose thread hanging off. We really want it to end back at the tonic sound. Let's do one more. Bit of a tricky one to finish, but did it seem like the whole piece could sort of end there and we wouldn't be leaving off with some kind of loose end? Well, that would be right. This is a tonic. So we're kind of going back and forth from A major to A minor, but A, we have that nice little kind of pleasant tonic sound to finish.